Hey, hey, Garden King, how's it going? How's it going? How's it? Oh, we are. I was hunting bounty hunt competition. I've been hunting that so much. Eyes are hurt. I'm a little. Hopping back to the fox. Foxes. You know what? We'll switch. See if there's any sparkles here. Come on. Because I saw the sparkle from the catch animation, I thought it was sparkling because it was shiny. Alright, cool. I got the berries. Doesn't look like the Vulpix got overwritten. Oh. That's a big puffer. Tribal people. Chinese. That's it. Why are they both been Machops? And of course, maybe I was fine. Well, that means I'm not gonna get any not gonna get any bulk. Oh, there's 2 spawns for it. I'm not gonna. Those have a higher chance of being Famios than. Thank you, Gravy Harry. Come on, Ninetales. Ah, Piplup, come on. Give me outbreaks I don't need, or... dudes up. Oh well, I guess I just get 2 kicks. Oh, they're both fixes this time. For chat, got people talking to me. Where am I? Don't you dare set yet. Starly? I don't need no Starlies. Hi, Alpha 6. Bye, Alpha. Oh. That chokes. Give me more Vulpixes. I don't know why they just don't join Beast. They talk that way. Shut up, Looney. Oh, that's a big bug. Here we go. Come on, give me some. I took away my other Vulpix spawns. Here we go. Another MMO. Please don't take away Vulpix spawns. That's all I'm asking for. I get Vulpix. Don't take away my ridge. It took away my ridge spawn. Didn't give me any fixes. Biscuit. Keyboard back up here. Vulpix! Took away my ridge spawns, but I will be alright because I got my Vulpix. Now if I can get Vulpix out of this outbreak, that'd be more amazing. before I continue, I'm going to open up my TCG packs because I wanted to be opened around this time and I messed up by not opening them for the past couple of days. So, I'm going to go ahead and open those real quick. Because around this time is break time at work. So if I open them now, then I will be able to open them on break during the week. Nothing special. And last pack. Alright. Unfortunate, but I didn't get anything. I'll get some of these berries off these growlets, so. I swear, if I get a shiny Hisuian Growlithe, I might be up. All I want is these Ogov berries. Ogov? There was one other one. Feels out here. Now let's get the two ant spawns right in here that I can get, because that took away my actual most. Okay, I missed two. That ain't bad. Hi, Niantic. Aren't you looking stunning? Richard, my nose itches. Just nothing special over here. Opaques. Afterward. I'll stop and get the Vulpixes, and I'll scoop them. Maybe I'll. They're gone already? That was bad. Heal! You took my spawn. Quiet, Mark. Oh. Here's in a few. I got less than I should have because of Wait. Okay. And a shit. Wow, wow. An outbreak of some sort in every location except the. Time to think about it. Can Vulpix spawn in MMOs in other areas too? The Iceland's during MMO. Okay, so I suppose during a Iceland MMO, go check it out there. There's one. Sorry, I got sidetracked by. Oh, I do kind of want to get that alpha that's on the volcano. Do I risk it? Do I risk it? There's an MMO in the Iceland, not one in the coast. Do I risk going to the Iceland fixes, or do I just stay in the coastline and stick with my 7 spawns? 6 of which are possible. There's those 2. 3, 4, 5, and 6 is over there. That one right there. Seven is all the way over here. In this situation, alright, times like these are 50-50. A better way to solve the 50-50 dilemma than with a coin, right? Heads I go to the coastlands, tails I go to the Icelands. The heads is coastlands. We got heads. Because at least in, I guess at least in the coastlands, there's two possible spots with. There's still at least two spots plus the guaranteed Ninetales. So in MMOs, that's a big bug. A big bug. I thought of. Yeah, because I kind of want to get that one. I do have a. I mean, if I do get it, well, whether I do or don't, I guess. Like the next month, I deal in games with. That's out over the island over there. I think it's that one right there. Oh, it's farther back. But it was still that direction. Minion, why? I think I've been straining my eyes to see brown too much because that first dust type looks shiny to me. Hold on, guys. I think I might need to fix on my hair speed because my hair keeps blowing into my face. Please don't take my rage. Okay, didn't take my rage, and there is still. But this spot over here, I tend to have some decent, shiny. Get away from the water! Alright, I'll go get Happini, get some more berries. Fly over the Celio, see if we can. See if there's any ink seals here. Nope. Nancy's still up there. Alright, my rage was not taken either. Oh, I literally made a joke about you last time. Got Beautyfly and Dustox. The only bug type I needed left was you, so. Dang it. Dang it! Stupid Motham. Look at that moth being so smug. Ooh. I should probably release some. Okay. Yeah, if I start filling this box, if I start getting to this box, then I need to start releasing because these are the Pokemon I caught during the Shelfa Gauntlet. With each break being where alphas were. Like that was my alpha. That was my Field Lens, Mirelens, Coastland, Highland, and then Iceland, and Iceland. I do not want anything to get into those boxes. So that is a memory sake right there. If you don't know what I mean by the gauntlet, well, I got somebody working on filing a video of all that, so you'll find out hopefully soon-ish. It's a big video project, so dude's got 80 hours of footage. So we gotta give him some time. Yes, I do mean 80 hours. relatively soon here, I will have enough bug types as phases from this that I would be able to make a full team out of them. Doesn't mean I will, mind you, because most of them are quite weak to rock, but licky licky. It's already 4:10. Oh, gosh. Like for almost 2 hours so far, and I don't even feel like it. Come on, Ninetales. Buddy for me, please. Beautify. Bye, Beautify. Well, if it's not shiny next time, I'm just gonna KO it. Okay, so we got a massive mass outbreak. Opix. And my ridge is still open. Do a quick fly over on. Okay. And no other hole. I have those. I have those other stamps there. A lot of stamps. But we'll do it. We'll try it once. See what happens. And that's a waste. That was literally a waste. I don't even want to bother going for them. These are a pain to try to catch. Oh, shoot. I missed. Camp there. Then we'll do a stamp at the other spot, I guess. Alright. I'm just settle this mono and mono. Minion. I gotta go do this. I know the hunt is for Ninetales and whatnot, but I need a shiny Jinchurike. One second, chat. I see you there. Ash Raid, welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. How are y'all doing today? Thank you so much for the raid. Guessing it was Ash Gaming. Welcome in, welcome in. What were you doing, and how was your stream? Cherry. We're just taking a slight detour from the actual hunt because I don't have this for my living decks yet, and it was an outbreak of Jinchurike, so. Some Splatoon 3. I actually have not really played a whole lot of Splatoon. I've tried it a little bit, and it was kind of fun, but it wasn't something that I felt like diving a whole lot into, but I know a lot of people enjoy it, so. I'm glad you had fun. Welcome in. I don't think I've seen either of you guys here before, so if you don't know who I am Poke Gardener. I am predominantly a Pokemon-based content creator. And I do shiny challenges along with playthrough challenges. Like right now, I am doing a shiny challenge to hunt all of the Naruto Tailed Beasts. Which if you look along the bottom and to this guy right here, those are the Tailed Beasts of Naruto. And anything that has a Pokemon next to it is Pokemon I've caught to go with it. You think the next Splatfest in July? To be honest, I haven't played it in like over a year, so probably not. As I said, it's not something I really got into a whole lot, so I played it for maybe like a couple months, played through a good portion of the story, and then I haven't really touched it since. Okay. All my Vulpix spawns are safe. Where did that... Okay then, that was weird. I wasn't even targeting that Apom. Grand Festival. But is that more Splatoon stuff? I'll be honest, I don't really, like I said, I haven't touched it in over a year. And I don't really follow anything on it, so I'm sorry, I'm kind of clueless when it comes to that. I wish I had more that I could talk about with Splatoon, but I don't. I'm kind of dumb when it comes to Splatoon. And aside from the story mode, I literally didn't touch anything in the game, so I've never done anything online, I've never done anything like that, so never done any of the events. Yeah, I primarily stick to Pokemon and Mario for my games. I think I'll get Splatoon Raiders. I'm not too certain. I might. If I do though, I'll probably play a little bit of the Splatoon that I have first, just to like refresh myself on it just a little bit. But yeah, I don't know if I'll get Splatoon Raiders. But it's between my actual work schedule and all the stuff I do with my friends and streams and whatnot. I don't really have a whole lot of time to branch out and play a whole lot of different games anymore. I have a second shift job that I work 5 days a week. I have a shiny hunting competition that I'm doing with friends right now. And then I still try to stream a couple times a week when I can. Oh, you thinkers. Donos took away most of my Vulpix possible spawns. Dang it. Dang it, Shalos! Splatoon Raiders will be one big single player campaign. I don't know. I'll need to think about it, to be honest. Turn to the village. Yeah, even if I did get Splatoon Raiders, I don't know if I'd actually stream it, because anytime I've streamed something different than Pokemon, if it's not a collab thing, then it just kind of tanks. Wrong one. I think I've phased on just about every Pokemon so far, at least in terms of species. I got Glamio. Oh, I haven't gotten Murkrow yet. But every species of Pokemon in this loop, aside from Murkrow, I've phased on. At least that matters. The other ones, like the ones in the water here, I don't worry about those because I'm not running by them and looking at them. Come on, Ninetale. Oh, why you do this to me, game? Ah. I'll do this. If my spawn points get taken down to just 2 possible spots and the guaranteed alpha, then I'll just go to the Jinchurikes. Unless there's Vulpix outbreak. Double Vulpix outbreaks. And my spawns are still available. Ooh. Ooh, I gotta do this one. Alright, we'll go do the rest of the cliffside spawns here. And then we'll go do the other outbreak, which is where the Alpha Mothim typically is. Then we'll go check the Ninetales. Yes, I have all the alphas marked for a reason. Got a shelf of Froakie and ZA. Nice! That one's kind of tricky to get. Did you get it from the zone, or did you get it from the hyperspace? Because if you got it from zone 16, that's even more impressive. Got an hyperspace. Oh, that's still pretty impressive. Not gonna lie, that's still pretty impressive. Especially since I don't have a shelf of Froakie yet. My ZA dex is looking, like I'm working on a shiny living dex in ZA. And I only got a few more Pokemon left to get. Like, for instance, I still need, in the base game, I still need an Aerodactyl. Actually, let me pull up my, my checklist right now. That one right there. ZA. Your base game, I just need Aerodactyl. Aside from some alternate forms and whatnot. In hyperspace, I need Persian, Rotom, Flamigo, Cryogonal, Arctibax, Excalibur, Gimmigoo, Goldango. One of my mascots is the Treecko line. A Mudkip, Tingling, Chimecho, Sawk, Wigglytuff. It's a Viper, and then the legendaries. Hey, I didn't realize that those chat outs had berry. We'll go catch some chat outs. It's sparkling all types of soft. I have not gotten one of those donuts yet. I am jealous. Did I transfer Pokemon? No, I haven't transferred any Pokemon in. When I say shiny living dex, I just mean shiny living dex of the shinies obtainable in game. No, I don't ever hack. I may play a couple of mods and whatnot, but never official cartridges. Yeah, there's Magmars. I know, like, I've caught Xerneas, Yveltal, I've caught all the shiny legendaries, and those are just regular legendaries, but everything else, anything that can be shiny hunted, I'm trying to get as a shiny into a shiny living dex, technically speaking. If you want, towards the end of the stream, I could show you it. I could show you my boxes in ZA. The only shiny huntable legendary that I have so far is Cobalion. 900 and Omega Ruby is now sitting at. Well, so my thing is I don't want to transfer anything in or out of ZA until I have caught every Pokemon shiny that I can. Because in this way, I know that I'm building a full living dex in the game of as many shiny Pokemon as I can. Then I plan to transfer them all out all at once. Because then I can complete my living dex in home for it. And that way, when they do release a prize mod for it, I will already have decks completed for ZA. I thought I had a living dex in Pokemon Shield. Then when I started a new file up on my my Switch 2, so I could set up for one of the hunts on here for this challenge, because it's a mon I already claimed in. It's a DA hunt, and I already got that Pokemon from DAs in on my other save file. I thought I had a living dex, and it turns out one of the Pokemon I had was a one that was transferred in from a different game. But while I still had a living dex, it wasn't a purely Gen 8 living dex. I think I'm missing like 2 Pokemon from it. Penny hunted Mewtwo and Ultra Sunny is the master ball in it. Whichever one does that when it comes to catching and. Hey, I've not actually shiny hunted Mewtwo yet. Oh wow, I thought I completed all the number caught. I haven't shiny hunted Mewtwo yet, but my plan when I do eventually hunt him is I just want to catch him in a Premier Ball. That's gonna be my goal when I catch him, is a Premier Ball. Personally, I just think that a shiny Mewtwo in a Premier Ball might actually look kind of cool. Got shiny Heatran in a Premier Ball? Nice! I have a shiny Heatran in a Premier Ball, but that one's from Pokemon Go. So I don't know if you can actually count that because it was a raid boss Heatran. And shiny raid bosses from Pokemon Go are guaranteed catches. So and you only get Premier Balls when you're catching raid bosses. So technically anyone that has a shiny Heat Train in Pokemon Go has it in a Premier Ball. I need to check something quick. Okay. Got a shiny Xerneas in a love ball. Nice. What? Did you get that in Usum as well? Thanks. Let's go. Let's go. Give me more Vulpixes. I need more Vulpixes. I have the Dex Sentry perfected. Why are you not being shiny for me? Oh, I can't believe that actually hit. Man, I'll go chase those ones down later. Or I guess I'll go chase them down now. Wow, only 8 of them? Oh, you see, box art legendaries have a higher catch rate than any other legends. That's just how they did it. So if it's on a cover art for any of the Pokemon games, instantly better catch rate. They started doing that, I think, around Gen 6? Gen 5, Gen 6, and they boosted all the previous Gen box arts as well. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I came this way for the berries, and there's a shiny Piplup back there. No, 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 no! Why, Piplup? I mean, I'll take the phase. I can say I got 2 shinies today, but they're both phases, and I can't believe the other one. I can't believe it was a Piplup of all. They're easier to catch Gen 4? Why do I feel like that's not right? Look this up real quick. Palkia. Gen 4 Dex. Catch rate of 30? And we'll look at Uxie. Oh, wow. Yeah. What about Kyogre? Catch rate of 5. Wow. Okay, so they made... When did they give the buff to everyone? I could have... Wait a second. Something's not right here. I thought all box art legendaries got a buff to being able to catch them. But Kyogre's free across the board, like every generation. Rayquaza got a buff. Rayquaza got a buff in Oros. I didn't... Okay, this is weird. I could have sworn all of them got a buff. I guess we could win it, because then that would break the trio, but... Lugia and Ho-Oh are still 3 capture rates in Gen 7. Huh! Today I learned. Yeah, they did an X and Y. Interesting. That is so weird. I had a belief that literally all of them got changed to 45 and have stayed at 45 starting in Gen 6. But apparently the information I got and the information I have believed, and I've actually double-checked this in the past, but apparently I was still wrong then too, but apparently it's all been wrong. That is interesting, because I could have sworn they all got buffed. Well, or nerfed, however you want to look at it. I think of it as a buff because it's easier to catch, and it's easier on the player, so it's a buff. But I can see why people would say nerf, because, because it is easier. But... by catching Solgaleo and Lunala in Scarlet Violet, they also have... I mean, in retrospect, I used to farm the blueberry points and farmed the item printer, and I got enough Master Balls that I just went and caught all the legendaries using only Master Balls because I knew they were shiny locked. So it didn't bother me what their catch rates were. Because, yeah, I ended up getting like 24 Master Balls from it. Yeah, I used to farm the blueberry points like crazy. And then I'd go to bed or go to work, and I just set my turbo controller to press the correct buttons, and it would literally just farm it for me while I was at work or asleep. So All Pokemon in normal Pokeballs? Oh, that's actually quite impressive. Especially given how low some of the catch rates are. That's a big moth. Closest as I come to doing something like that, there was a Alolan Raichu outbreak event that they did for a while. And one of my good friends, her name is Matio Riffic. Massive Raichu fan, so I challenged her to a shiny hunting race. Just to see who could get them up, get more of each of the Pokemon out of the outbreak. So Pichu, Pikachu, Raichu, and Alolan Raichu. I think those were the mons that was available during that. And she agreed to it, and she wanted to try to do Raichus in every type of balls. And I ended up doing that as well. So no, I have it in home right now. But in Pokemon Home, I've got Raichus caught in every type of Pokeball that's available in Scarlet and Violet from the event. I think I'll attempt the Professor's Oak challenge in Scarlet and Violet. So that is actually quite difficult to do because in traditional Professor Oak challenges, it's everything that you can catch up to the next badge. However, with Scarlet and Violet being open map, you can literally get everything except for version exclusives and Paradox Mons before the first gym badge. Well, actually, before any first badge. You can actually go and get pretty much everything before the first badge. Any first badge. Yeah. So it's a little bit trickier to try to do it on that because you just gotta catch so many Pokemon. And I'm not going to say which game, but in the background, I have been doing a Professor's Oak challenge for a video project. I have been trying to do it in pieces, but no, bad. Bad Dustox. I didn't catch it? Biggest problem is Pokemon not listening to you. So the thing about that is, that's only if it gets traded to you. If I remember correctly. Any Pokemon with your OT, I think, will still listen to you. It's just if it gets traded to you, it won't listen to you anymore. But, as I was saying, I've been trying to work on a Professor's Oak challenge in the background as a video idea, just because I don't want to spend a lot of time just grinding levels on stream. But my issue with it is I started so hardcore into it because I had a few weeks where I just was at home doing nothing because of rotational layoffs at work. And I burned myself out on it. I'm only about halfway through it. and I'm considering going back to it, but I know it was that way in older games, Ash, but I'm pretty sure in the newer games it's just as long as it has your OT, it will. Or do I have that backwards? From Generation 1 to 8, except in PLA, any outsider Pokemon will disobey the player based on the outside Pokemon current level. This includes outside Pokemon that the player received with the obedience threshold, but then level 2 above the threshold. Generation 9 Pokemon caught by the player use their met level 4 obedience, while outside Pokemon use the level at which they were received in the current game. Oh! Okay, so if you catch a Pokemon that's below the level limit and then leveled up, it won't listen to you it will listen to you, but if you catch above your trainer limit, it won't listen to you even. Okay. So I had it backwards, that's my bad. Like if you catch a level 5 at the beginning of the game, it will stay obedient to you even when it's level 100 if you don't get more badges. But if you catch a level 70 without getting any badges, then it won't listen to you at all, even if it is your own OT. Okay. That's only in Generation 9 so far. I did have it backwards at first to begin with as well, so that is my bad. I don't say I'm a Pokemon expert. I say I'm a Pokemon enthusiast. I don't know everything about Pokemon. I just know a lot about Pokemon. There is a difference. That's my bad. See, we're learning. We're learning. That's empty. Right. And that's what I was just saying at the end there. Because that's what I just seen and read on both media, so. Okay, if you catch above your obedience level limit, it won't obey you, but if you catch below the obedience level limit, no matter what level it is, it will obey you if it is your own. Like the Lechonk that you catch at the beginning of the game, your starter Pokemon, they will always listen to you. Catch something outside of that obedience level, it won't listen to you until you get that obedience level. Come on. See, I learn some new things every day about Pokemon. So. First played Pokemon Violet, some of your Pokemon were acting like Ash's Charizard. Oh, because you caught them above your level. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense now. Yeah, no. Ash's Charizard, though, was kind of a bully, though. Even then, it didn't take a badge for Charizard to start listening. It was Ash just gaining his respect. Which is kind of weird when you think about it from the anime perspective, because with Ash's Charizard's moveset and the moves it was using in that battle against that Poliwrath technically still should have beaten it, because Charizard never used a single flying type move, and Poliwrath did use quite a few water moves. So it resisted Charizard's fire. It was using super effective hits. Yes, it did use Ice Beam to knock it out, but Ash's Charizard used to belong to Damien. Yeah, it did. Which is why it wasn't listening to him, because it had somebody else's OT back in the day, right? Alright, return to the village. Alright, in about 5 minutes here, I will probably, if you want to see it, in about 5 minutes, I will pull up my ZA game, and I will show you what my living dex currently looks like. When you get from someone else will level up faster. Yeah, that is true. Oh man, I lost towards my possible Vulpix spawns. Alright, let's see these two right over here. Okay, no Vulpix this time. And Ninetales. Oh, okay. I try getting a Alolan Vulpix in the game. I have a Alolan Vulpix, but I don't think you can shiny hunt it with it being a gift mon. And there's only one Alolan Vulpix you can get in the game. At least to my knowledge, there's only one. Could appear in space-time distortion. I don't think so. Again, I could be wrong. No, I've been wrong. I've been proven wrong a few times today already. Okay, let's see here. Balloon Vulpix can be found in PLA. Read on for more how to find it. It's all its locations. Okay. Balloon Vulpix doesn't appear in the overworld normally as a wild Pokemon. In completing Snow White Vulpix in the snow, you'll receive an Alolan Vulpix as a. Unfortunately, it is not possible to get a second Alolan Vulpix. Don't accidentally release it. Get it, you need to find 5 Vulpixes in the Iceland. Alright, yeah. Yep, you can only get 1. Yeah, would you like to see my my ZA? Yeah, stretch a little bit. Oh, try playing Legends Arceus on Switch 2? I have. Right now I just have it on my Switch 1 because I was doing dual hunts a little bit ago. In which I was hunting something for shiny event that I'm doing with friends on my Switch 2, and still doing this on the Switch 1 while I was streaming. So, and I only have 1 capture card, so I put PLA on my Switch back onto my Switch 1 so I could play it, so I could stream it while doing my other hunt on Switch 2, which was on ZA, which I only have the Switch 2 version. So. I'm going to do this real quick. I'm going to blind that because wearing shorts, and I know some people would make jokes about it, so. Go ahead and do this real quick. Faster loading times, improved frame. I don't know. I haven't actually sat down to compare them, if I'm honest. If I'm honest, I have not actually tried to compare it. Alias. Comparison. According Oh, that looks like... That looks like it's reviewing for DA. So it looks like, from what I'm seeing, the difference from Switch 1 to Switch 2 is slightly faster loading, only slightly, and it doesn't actually drop frames. If that makes sense. So it's still only 30 frames per second, but it doesn't drop frames at all. So, go ahead and we will hide that. But this is my ZA box right now. As you see, this is all in Pokedex order. This entire box is filled with shinies. Pokedex numbers 1 through 30. 31 through 60 is also all shiny. I know these ones look a little tricky to tell down here, and so does that one, but they're all shinies in that one. 61 through 90, again, all shiny there. 91 through 120, that's all shiny. This was actually the most recent shiny I added to my living dex here, was the Espeon. 121 to 150, that's all shiny, including the Dynamo, which doesn't really look much different. 151 to 180, that's all shiny. 181 to 210. So I'm still counting it, even though I still need a trade to evolve it. My brother said he'd help me do that. We just haven't figured out when and when to do it. But I have a second Phantom to evolve into Trevenant, and I have a second Onyx to evolve into Steelix. Then see, I'm still missing Aerodactyl. And then this is the last box here, which rounds out the decks for the main game. As you can see, Xerneas, Yveltal, Zygarde, Diancie, and Mewtwo are all non-shiny, but everything else in this box is. Any Espeon is one of the best shiny evolutions. I kind of have to disagree with you on that. Oh, okay, you know what? One of the best, I will agree. One of the best. But is the best? I would have to disagree. Personally, I like Umbreon more. And then I actually kind of like Shiny Jolteon next. Then Flareon, and then Espeon. So it's still in the top half. Still in the top half. But then after we get done with base game here with Mewtwo, we get the DLC. As you can see, I'm still missing Persian. I have the Porygons to be able to evolve them. I have the Kecleon. I don't have Rotom yet. I still need Flamigo and Cryogonal. I have a Frigibax. I don't have the other two yet. I haven't gotten a Gimmighoul hyperspace yet, so I haven't been able to do that one yet. I need to evolve this Quillfish. That's why the Blastoise is right there. The Blastoise is actually part of my regular party. But the Quillfish is right here. That's for Overquill. I still need the Trico line. I still need a Mudkip. I need those two. I need a tray to evolve this. I still need a Sock. And then this box, I think it's just Wigglytuff. This box, I need to get the items to evolve these two. But I essentially still have them. Again, I just need the items, and then I basically have them. And then I still need some Viper. Then I have everything else. These spaces right here are for Virizion, Terrakion, Latios, And there's a couple more legendaries that I need there. I think it's Keldeo and one other one. And then these are my variation boxes, meaning if it's like a gender difference or a regional difference or something like that, it goes into this box. So you got the Meganium, the different Vivian, gender difference on the Magikarp, the gender difference on the Kadabras, these guys. These boxes are going to be a little bit more sparse, but yeah, I got all the Furfrou forms. I got the Galarian Slowpoke forms. I need to evolve one of my Sligoos. I got that guy. I got the Marowak. Got Farfetch'd. I got an Alolan Persian, but I still need to get Cantonian Persian. These guys aren't shiny, but they're just kind of being filler spots right now, and same with that yellow Squawkabilly there. And then this is the rest of the alts here, going out to Mr. Mime. I think Mr. Mime is the latest variant form in the decks. Yeah, because after that, this box here is my, these first couple rows are like Pokemon I interchange for my teams and whatnot. Whether that be my running around team or my ranked teams. These two I got for my friends competitions that I'm doing right now. And then these two are part of the Tailed Beast mons that are along the bottom of the bottom of my screen here. This one was for Tailed Beast number 2, Matatabi. And this one was for Tailed Beast number 8, Gyuki. Then everything after this is just extra mons that I need to basically get rid of. Yeah, no, this is my ZA living deck so far. Yeah, I'm currently in hyperspace because I was hunting Tingatink. So, but we are coming to the end of my stream here. Oh man, you ended. You stinker. I was going to raid. Is there somebody that I want to raid out to now? Because everyone else is playing Tamagotchi Life, which I don't have an issue with, but I'd rather raid to people that are also doing Pokemon. I could go to you, but I'm not a big fan of yours. Oh, let's see if anyone else is recommended. One shiny Umbreon does not look good. I disagree, to be honest. Personally, I like the blue accent on it. I think it pops real nicely. For me, the worst evolution shinies are Glaceon. And then, I hate to say it because it is my favorite evolution, but Leafeon is my second least favorite when it comes to shinies. Alright, yeah, you know what? Don't know if I want to raid out, because everyone that I'm looking at and under my recommended are all big name creators. And I just feel uncomfortable raiding to them, especially when they all have like more watching than I have subscribers. So, because raids would get lost in the chats, and I just worry about that. So, I don't think we'll raid out tonight. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Thank you again, Ash, for the raid. In case you missed it, I did actually go and sub to you. I did not drop your link because I was busy trying to actually play the game. But thank you again so much for the raid. I hope you enjoyed your time here. My next stream will more than likely be Saturday. If not, it'll be Sunday. Just because my waking hours and my working hours makes things weird to be able to stream during the week, but I will be live again, guaranteed, this coming weekend. I just don't know when yet. And until next time, take it easy, Garden Gang. Keep on growing.